Hey, what is going on, guys? Brawler here, and today we are back for episode 2 of Pixel Heroes Byte Magic. In the last episode, if you had missed it, which will be linked in the description, this episode we got started with our adventure in Pixel Heroes, selecting our 3 heroes and gearing up for the first dungeon, being the Sunken Empire. In this episode, we will be exploring the Sunken Empire to see what we can get, as well as facing the boss. I plan on doing a dungeon in episode. So with that being said, let's jump into it and continue our game. As you can see, we are still on the screen we left off on, which is the character / item editing screen. Ooh, excuse me. Now, first things first, we need to get rid of this mediocre cape of mediocrity. And to do this, we're just going to hold the left mouse over it and drag it over the trash can. That gets rid of it. That's really all you have to do. And with that, we can go ahead and start. As you can see, this is the layout of all dungeons. There are 7 normal rooms and then the boss room at the end. These rooms can have monsters, but they can also have other things, which we'll go into depth a bit more with as soon as we encounter one of these. And starting off with, we have 3 enemies. We have the Fu Lion Adept, the Bleak Woman, and I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's Bang Wang or something like that. I don't know. The good thing about doing this dungeon first is the fact that this is one of the more challenging ones if you're not prepared for it. However, as you start this earlier in the adventure, it will be easier than later if you do it. So we're just going to go ahead and use that on the Fu Lion. And that already killed it, which is great. And Weak Claws. Alright. Alonzo has become infected with a very, very bad status condition. It's known as Infected. What Infected does is nothing initially, but after a few turns it does massive damage. If you are not prepared or your hero has too low health to be able to do anything about it, then he or she may very well die from it. So we're just going to go ahead and use the Griffin spell. I'm pretty sure it's decent on her. Yep. Then all we have left is the little dragon thing. Oh, and now Solomon has been affected with Burning. Burning is same damage over time. Unlike Poison, which does more damage over time, it's constant. Then let's take it out, hopefully. Yep. And for that we gain experience, gold, and we also gain items. So, looks like we got a few items. Not bad starting off. So, for the lightning tome, that does not do as much as that, so we can just get rid of that. That has strength and dexterity, which honestly I want to... Yeah, I think I want to switch these out. While this has the defense as well as added life, dexterity is much more important on him than life is. Now, I don't really need that because it's the same as what he's wearing. Alright, we're just going to move on to Dungeon 2. And here's what I was talking about. This is our first example of a treasure room. If you can look at the 3 little things right here, as well as the text, an enigmatic sphinx is sitting on top of a treasure chest. She confronts you with a riddle, and it will give you a stat that needs to be high enough to solve it. Now if we look at our heroes, Solomon has 16 intelligence, so he has a 35% chance. Intelligence is 44 for Berry, so he has an 88% chance. And then Alonzo only has 8 intelligence, so he has a 20% chance. This varies depending on the dungeon, but starting off it's fairly simple. If you have someone very, very high intelligence, like Berry does, And you also have just these two options, just smash it and ignore and leave. Since Berry Berry has an 88% chance we're not going to do that, but I still feel the need to explain what just smash it and ignore it and leave are. Ignore it and leave is pretty standard, just ignore it and you go on. There's no monsters in this room whatsoever. Just smash it has its sounds, however, this does do damage to your heroes. In addition, it makes the quality of the loot worse. What this means is, say you had one of the better items in the game, that would potentially bring it down to near mediocre level, which isn't good. While it can be good starting off, it's not recommended to do later on. So with that, we're going to get Berry Berry to try the Sphinx's riddle. And just like that, it's done. We get a lot of experience and gold for solving these, by the way. And it looks like we actually get some decent gear from it. Quite a few things. Alright, so let's start off with that. Dexterity and Faith. 42 magical. Nope. What is this? Life, Strength, and Dexterity. Nobody needs that. Nobody needs that. And the shield, which is an interesting piece of equipment because it can also give defenses and it can do damage, just not very, very much. Now I'm going to get rid of that. However, the other things we can sell. Dungeon 3, and we have a new enemy, the Hopping Vampire, who I believe can inflict bleeding, if I remember correctly. It might be something else, I don't remember off the top of my head. But we're going to go ahead and use an ability actually, because I don't like the Bleak Woman. Smoke Bomb should do the trick. Oh. Yep, she inflicts bleeding. Just go ahead and use that on everyone. And that, yeah, they have very high magic resistance, so, which isn't good. However, their physical defense isn't all that high. We're just gonna go ahead and attack them with the mediocre sword, and that kills the Hopping Vampire. Sadly, this is a turn-based game. One attack for one attack. Ooh, this isn't good. And that kills the thing away. Alright. Old Chant of Vita, or Wita, my bad. Fine Armament of Adequacy, 5 on under compression. I might use that actually in healing potions. Oh, and now we have our first instance of a level up. With level ups, you get 2 points to put into whatever stat you see fit. In this case, what I would recommend doing is adding points to the highest stat possible. And in the case of Alonzo, this will be Strength and Dexterity because they would go up by 3 and 5 respectively. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. However, I think I want to put both into Strength for this time, just so I can do more damage. For Berry Berry, it's obvious I'm going to go Strength or Intelligence and Life. And then for Solomon, he is my toss-up card. While I like him to be a healer and have some sort of life, I also like him to do a bit of damage, which is understandable. So I think I'm going to put it in Faith and Intelligence for the first one, just so his Thunderbolt does a bit more. Now let's check out the loot we got. I'm actually going to switch these out because it's really nice to have an immunity against infection. Or what? Infestation, not infection. Trying to see. Oh, that does 48 healing, that does 49. Fine Armament of Adequacy. Now I can switch those out as well. That does the same, but it gives an immunity to bleeding. Now I need to use a potion on him. should be good, and we should be good to go. In the fourth room, we have the Terracotta Warrior and the Carpani Mage. These people are, well, the Terracotta Warrior at least is a bit annoying because he has high physical defense, if I remember. So we're going to go ahead and use the Thunderbolt on him. I'm pretty sure. Yep, it's effective on him, which is really nice. Now we have two more stats. Stunned, which makes your character recover for a turn if you so choose, as well as, what was that, Dull, I think. Might be soft. Well, at any rate, let me check real quick. Yep, it's Dull. What Dull does is reduces the person's magic resistance. So any magical damage that is done against Alonzo will do more than normal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and break free for this turn at least. And now we're just going to finish the Terracotta Warrior off, I think. Yep. And now the Terracotta Warrior goes down, and we should be good to take everything off. Oh. Or not. I think we're just going to go ahead and break free from this as well. And we're going to use one of Solomon's skills, which is Miracle. This is a pretty good party healing spell. Healing 44 damage, which at the start is really nice, because it's probably about half the HP, or we could use Blessing, which inflicts Blessed to everybody on your team. I think, no, I think I'm going to go Miracle to start with. And that gets everybody up. Quit stunning him, please. Alright, break free again. Alright, now we have Soft, which is the opposite of Dull. It reduces physical defense. There's nothing else to say. Heal Alonzo up again, because why not? That kills the Bleak Woman. And he's just going to heal himself for some unknown reason. Let's get Alonzo up. I don't know why people in RPGs just do that over and over again. This shouldn't do too much damage. No. Oh, and now Infested took its effect. What do I want to do? Let's try the Thunderbolt just in case. Nope, that's not very effective. Alright, just kill him with that, I guess. Yep, there we go. And we have won the battle. Genuine pair of Claire and Protecting Jerkin of the Wire. Alright, let's see. That's a single party that... I don't know what that status is, actually. I have never really seen it. How much does that do? That's actually better than his regular sword. The only bad thing is that it's magical. And a lot of these people in here have higher magical resistance than they do physical. So it'd be a good idea to keep it on him. However, I think... what do I want to do? Excuse me. Let's see. This actually does 31 damage, which isn't bad. So I think for now, what we're going to do is just attach that to him. Then go ahead and go to 5. Alright. This is another variation of the Fu Lion, being the Fu Lion Master. He isn't that different from the Adept, or Apprentice, I believe it's called. I believe he has higher magical resistance. I may be wrong about this. I'm remembering this off the top of my head. And just like the rest of them, he shouldn't be that much. And he can also inflict burning with a few of his moves. Nope, never mind. He's dead on the first hit. That'll work. Now, he uses that, and it also has a chance to burn. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and use Blessing on the party. And now everybody's inflicted with Blessed. What Blessed does is increase all their damage. And I believe their critical strike. Let me make sure of this. Oh, Blessed isn't even on. Oh yes, it is. Deals more damage and healing. It's the opposite of another status. Okay. So now we're just going to do that. And that would kill Feng Wang. Now all we have is the Carponi Mage. Ice NATO, which isn't that bad. Let's go that. That still doesn't do much. Now they're both soft again, let's take care of the Carponi Mage. And that's floor 5 done already. Ooh, we have a bow. 38 physical. 25. What's that? Just gives an immunity, so it's really not that good. Let's go ahead and use these potions because we need to get them up to speed. Now floor 6, which is another battle. Yay. Yeah, this isn't. This game can get repetitive, just as a warning. I guess while we're doing this, we can... Oh god, he's stunned. We can talk about other Let's Plays, because this honestly isn't going to be the only one. It's just what we're going to start off with for a little while. We're just going to go ahead and heal pretty quickly. Anyways, this is going to be the first to kick off a channel recovery, I guess you could say. Since a friend of mine did convince me to record once again. So with this Pixel Heroes is going to be the first of a few Let's Plays. I'm not going to go into detail too much of what they are. However, one is a series that I tried to do back then, but has since been killed. Of course, what series on my channel isn't? Welcome to the channel. However, there will also be another new series coming out. Don't kill him. Okay. We're just going to, take him out with that. I'm thinking that within the next few weeks, there will be quite a few new series coming out. This will be continuing, of course, don't worry about that. The upload time doesn't take that long. It's just overall a really fun and easy series to record. However, there will also be some older games coming out made by the Valve Corporation, but I will not say which ones. Until then, you do have something to look forward to, I suppose. And now, with that being said, we have a level up to deal with. Trinket. Okay. For Alonzo, we're going to level up Dexterity and Strength. Berry is going to be Intelligence and Life. And then you're going to be Intelligence and Intelligence this time. Oh, I already checked back here. Now we have that and that. I can get rid of that because that's really not that good. However, this applies Blessing, which would be nice. But the 49 is still more. Now we have one more floor until the boss. Will this be a good room? No. This is another enemy room. I don't like that. Let's go ahead and kill that guy. Or not. Crap. Why don't we use the infection stuff? There we go. And now, the Carponi Mage has been infected with a new status. Sick. Sick is the very opposite of Blessing. It reduces healing and reduces attack. That's pretty much it. It's a very nasty one to deal with if you're not prepared for it. And now we can just take them out. Not dead yet. Huh. Now he's dead because of infection. Or infestation. Excuse me, I'm tired today. I don't know why. Okay. Take you out with that, hopefully. Yep. And we're good. Fixing to move on to the boss here. Genuine volume of blaze. Rusty dress of water. Genuine petition of devotion. That's a nice one. However, that puts us up way past where we need to be. However, we do have this, so I'm going to switch that out, which is, I'll explain that in a moment. 40 healing, life, strength, and faith. That's actually really good for him. So I'm going to switch these out. And we also have to get rid of something. Because we can only carry 20 items at a time. So I want to get rid of that, actually. Though it could sell for quite a bit, but for some reason those things sell for a lot. I think that was the better decision. We don't have any other mediocre games. We're just going to return that. What's my best? Old Chant of Rita. Let's get rid of that because we really don't need it. Trust me, we're going to need to get rid of some stuff. Get rid of that. And with that, let's go on to the boss, our first boss of the game. The Blind Geisha. What she specializes in is whole party attacks. This can be very detrimental to your team if you are not prepared for it. Before the battle, you want to be prepared. In addition, I am pretty sure she has extremely high magic resistance. Let me make sure. Yes, extremely high magic resistance. She can stun your entire team, which is detrimental. You need to watch out for this. Song of Woe, which doesn't do much. We can just break everyone free unless she uses it again. And we're going to go ahead and use Blessing on everybody right now. Just so Solomon can do a bit more to her next turn. And we have Sorrowful Song, which gives everybody Dolt. I'm going to go ahead and use that on her, which should do around not as much as I would like. Now everybody is stunned once more, which isn't good. We need to get everybody out of this. Let's go ahead and do that. Sorrowful Song just once more. And then we're going to use Miracle on everybody this turn because they're looking kind of bad with health. Very bad. We're going to go ahead. Let's see, what can we do? I want to break him out because his new spell can inflict burning, which I'm pretty sure he is not immune to. And with that, we have a new status. Frenzied. Frenzied is a double-edged sword in this game. You do more damage, but you also take more damage, which is decent. It's decent. You just need to watch out. And now she's inflicted with burning, which will do some damage over time to her. Now I want to heal Alonzo before he dies. Now status keeps doing damage. Solomon going to take some there. I'm going to go ahead and use what does more? 44. Let's do that. In there, that'll do 59, and she's still not dead. Lullaby once more. This will get very annoying very fast if you aren't prepared for it. Sorrowful Song once more. Let's break Alonzo out of it. Let's see. She's going to use Lullaby again, which stuns them all again. This can just be a very tedious process. Oh, that's not good. We have a 6 and a 4. Okay, that's perfectly fine, actually. we're just going to heal him up a bit. Hopefully. Oh my lord. This isn't good to start off with. We're just going to... She's still not dead either. Oh, and that takes out Berry Berry, which isn't good. I guess we'll be discussing a new mechanic next episode. Now let's heal everybody. That should do more healing than normal. Please take her out. Oh, thank you. Now, we have defeated her. So now we get our reward. We kill her, we reap the reward. We actually got quite a lot of stuff. However, we have to throw some of it out because we are, again, above the allotted amount of things to have. Let's switch these out because we have an immunity to that. That should be it. Now, the Moon Harp is our first example of a unique weapon. What it does is it's the boss's heart that we just faced, which is good. It can afflict all these statuses at a 50% chance, and this is the item that I say is specifically designed for the priest. It hits all for 37 damage. You cannot beat that. Well, it's hard to do, but for the priest, that is solid damage. I say you need to equip this to the priest as soon as you can. That being said, in the next episode of Pixel Heroes Byte and Magic, we're going to go ahead and go back to the town, as well as show what happens to our Plaguebringer. Until then, I've been Brawler. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Please, if you like my content, please make sure to subscribe. And until the next episode, I will see you. Bye.